and the goalie. One morning, Bob and Wendy were hard at work moving some boxes of paint when Mr. Dixon and Mr. Bentley came to the yard. "Good morning, Bob. I'm starting a Keep Fit campaign and we're going to open a new exercise park," Mr. Dixon announced. "We would like you to build an exercise park." "That's really fantastic," said Rolly excitedly. "What a great idea." "But that's not all. My brother David Dixon is going to open it for us," said Mr. Dixon proudly. "You mean David Dixon, the famous goalkeeper?" gasped Mac. "Oh, wow!" said Lofty. "Can we build it?" said Scoop. "Yes, we can," said the others, all except Lofty. Yeah, I think so," he said. It really is a short book. That afternoon, Spud wandered into the yard. The machines were enjoying a game of football and Dizzy kicked her football over to Spud. "Take a shot, Spud," she called. But Spud didn't kick the ball. He didn't think he could play football very well. Busy," he said, and ran off. The team started work on the new exercise park. Very soon it began to take shape. Muck carried the walls for the changing rooms and Lofty helped Bob to fit them together. Scoop dug holes for the climbing frame and Dizzy poured the cement for the floor. "Scoop, could you take these leftover pieces for the wood back to the yard, please?" asked Bob. "Cool, this leftover wood looks like a football goal," said Dizzy. "Shoot, Bob!" Not today," said Bob. "I got to, eat my lunch." "Oh, all right, Bob," sighed Dizzy. Spud didn't want to play football either. "Really?" said Bob. "That doesn't sound like Spud." Bob sat next to Spud to eat his lunch. "What's this I hear about your not wanting to play football?" he asked. Well, you see, Bob, I can't play football very well," said Spud. "I'm terrible and I don't want the machines to laugh at me. I'm terrible at football too," laughed Bob. "Maybe we can have a practice game without the others," said Spud. "We'll use your orange as a ball." "Okay, Spud," said Bob, throwing the orange. They both ran after it. Next, Spud tried to hit the orange, but it got stuck on the end of his nose. "Watch out, Bob! I'm taking a shot at you!" called Spud. The orange sailed through the air towards Bob, who tried to kick it. He missed the orange and it rolled away. Then some nearby squirrels ran away with it. Oh dear," said Spud. "I think that means game's over." When David Dixon arrived for the grand opening, it was Wendy's job to meet him and bring him to the exercise park. "The park looks fantastic, Bob," smiled David. "Shall we play a little football?" "Who wants to take the first shot?" asked David. "Oh, me first," begged Dizzy. Dizzy took a good shot at the goal, but David saved it easily. "You're up next, Bob," said David. Bob took a deep breath and kicked the ball. It hit the post very hard and bounced out again. "Oh, bad luck, Bob. That was really close once," said Muck. Bob smiled. He was very pleased with himself, even though he didn't get the ball in the goal. "Your turn, Spud," said Dizzy. "Oh dear," said Spud nervously. He took a big run and then kicked the ball as hard as he could at the goal. The ball flew straight up into the air. Spud looked shamefaced. He knew he wasn't very good. As the football dropped from the air, it bounced off a metal bucket hitting a tree, then bounced off the fence and rolled towards the goal. David saw it, but he couldn't move quickly enough. His foot was stuck in the bucket. He fell over and the ball passed him into the goal. Goal! Cried Spud. Happily Spud the striker. That's me! The end.